All right. I know this is going to upset some people, but hear me out. I think we're doing church wrong. See, when we look at the New Testament, you don't see a 2 hour organized service with announcements, music, and a long sermon. You see believers gathering, sharing, discussing, praying, breaking bread, and learning together. Come with me to Acts 20, verse 7. It says, "On the first day of the week, we came together to break bread. Paul spoke to the people." Now, some say, see, Paul preached all night. But the word for spoke there is dialegma. That's where we get the word dialogue, meaning it wasn't a sermon to the people, it was a discussion with them. Paul and the early believers didn't gather for performances, they gathered for participation. In Acts 17:2, it says Paul reasoned with them for the scriptures. Same word, dialegma, two-way exchange. And here's what's interesting. The idea of long structured speeches or orations didn't come from Hebrew culture. That was Greek influence. In Greek and Roman culture, public speaking was entertainment. Men would gather in amphitheaters to hear philosophers give long speeches. So, as Christianity spread into Greek speaking areas, some of that style crept into the church. But Jesus didn't teach that way. His longest recorded sermon, the Sermon on the Mount, takes about 15 minutes to read out loud. 15 minutes! And even then, he was surrounded by people asking questions, reacting, engaging. The early church wasn't about a weekly event, it was about daily life together. Acts 2:46 says they met daily in homes, broke bread, and talked about the word. No stages, no spotlights, just real people living out real faith together. So maybe the problem isn't that people are leaving the church. Maybe the problem is we have left the way the church was meant to be. It wasn't meant to be a show, it was meant to be a family. Maybe it's time we stop going to church and start being the church again. I love you. Jesus loves you. We'll see you next time.